Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2019. Yeah, 2019. Because, really, you can't say Modern Warfare without the 2019. It's insane otherwise. Because even if you say things like, "Ooh, it wasn't Modern Warfare first. It was actually Call of Duty 4 before that." I'm like, fuck your 4. It's Modern Warfare. And the copied name is back. And not long ago, we had the reveal for the multiplayer gameplay in addition to the teaser trailer that has been released before as well. Some multiplayer gameplay from 2v2 or Gunfighter, as the mode is called, and watching it all, there was a lot of stuff to take care of, but you know what? You had to keep your eyes open watching this reveal event. So, what did I do? I took notes. Seriously, this is the notes that I took from watching even 1.5 hour of gameplay from the reveal event, and I gotta say, when sketching down everything, it really puzzles up into something quite interesting. So, without any more waiting, this is my first thoughts on Modern Warfare 2019. Disclaimer. This is my personal opinion, and since it was pre-beta, things will probably change before beta and final release. The footage was captured from Twitch, and for the purpose of reviewing the first impressions, I used some of the footage to prove the points I will make. I was not there, I didn't play. This is not intentionally to destroy anything that was showed at the reveal. In order to make this kind of video with some context, I wanted to list things in a certain way. Kind of a list of things that I picked up and found interesting. Hopefully it will make sense to you.
Bravo 6, going dark.
In the weaponry, there are some bigger changes coming to this game, and you will be able to mount up to 5 attachments on your main weapon and secondary, up to 60 different attachments on your first primary weapon and 30 for secondary. That's just the attachments. That is sick if you ask me, and this is something, kind of a customization that I've been asking for in not this game. I was asking for this in a different game, you know? The biggest rival to Call of Duty. Do you know who that is? Do you know? They couldn't deliver. Infinity Ward delivers now. And I like the way the customization looks. It's kind of like simple, clean. It's almost like, I don't know, Modern Warfare 2? Regarding the attachments, it's progression to unlock. Use the gun and you will get it. Same as the perks on the gun as well. Yes, there are perks for the gun and for you. So you will have double perks, you will have attachments, you will have things that you will need. There is no rule of 10. Rule of 10 is gone when it comes to your loadout. You'll be able to use tactical and lethal grenades. Whether or not you have 10 things, you will be able to use that. So attachments, perks, grenades, the freedom of customization is back in Call of Duty, and this is something that I think the core fan base have been asking for. I personally enjoy watching this reveal when they talked about how you could customize your thing, you could customize everything that you were using and everything that was coming to this game. So let's just talk about the weapons for a while. The weapons are the classic ones, the M4, the AK-47, the FAMAS. You have similar things like the MP5, the MP7. You will have the sniper rifles, the marksman rifles. There are some classics coming into to Battlefield. Oh, no, he didn't. Coming back to Call of Duty. And for the map design as well, I'm just going to talk about the maps as well for a while. And maybe I will edit this in a sort of way, but the map design at first look is something of a masterpiece. Yes, masterpiece. Because the developers decided to go for something fresher but somehow familiar. This is actually a direct quote from Infinity Ward and the developers, making the statement that they couldn't do something completely new and lose all of that familiar feeling that is Modern Warfare. Because it is a genre of playing Modern Warfare, and all-time players of the series like myself, I've played all the Modern Warfare games. We want something that's familiar to us. A trip down memory lane, so to say. The remembrance, the memories of saying like, oh, you remember that from Modern Warfare, you remember that from Modern Warfare 2, and this from Modern Warfare 3, you know? I think it's a good thing that the developers took this decision, and by the looks of it, they got it right. I managed to pick up 3 countries where the maps will take place. Now, the first 2 countries are actually real. It's Russia and Great Britain. And there's a new country that will be based upon some fictional place in the Middle East. It's called Urzikstan. I have no idea. I guess this will be some kind of a connection to the single-player campaign, which was not brought up in the event because they wanted to talk about the multiplayer. Hopefully they will give us some information about the single-player campaign later on, but no single-player was talked about in this event. Whereas the maps are based in different locations, I did discover that the one in the UK looks like the loading docks from Modern Warfare 3, you know, where you have to stop a load of trucks and before they can deploy the gas and stuff like that, the terrorist attacks in London. If you remember this, if you played Modern Warfare 3 in the single-player campaign, you will remember this. This is what I mean about memory lane. It feels familiar. It's important. The maps looks kind of the same, but without that arcade style of play as well. You can climb upstairs, find power positions. You can even jump on carts and not have invisible walls stopping you from getting a better overview. I love that. Now, I just want to make a little bit of a disclaimer in this case as well, because I only did see this once while having the YouTubers play the game. It was one spot on one map, so I want to take this with a pinch of salt, but when I saw that, it felt like, oh my god, yes. The Ferris wheel on Pripyat is back, and that epic look that we all remember from the first Modern Warfare. Kill streaks are back, Juggernaut being the most powerful one. It has some cool specs. Just listen to this. Listen and watch this clip. Yes, sir. That music in your ears will be there. So it sounds like you're listening to metal music while you're in the Juggernaut suit. Now, the Juggernaut is, detail speaking, 15 kills. So 15 straight kills to get the Juggernaut. I think that detail is kind of a specific, and I didn't want to go there, but mainstream media will get to it because they will say that having that kind of a detail, it's like copying the people who go on killing sprees and shoots people. They often listen to metal music blasting through their ears or something that will calm them down. It is controversial, but let's be honest. It shows something. It shows that Infinity Ward have balls. With that said, the trailer did reveal a nuclear explosion as well. And I don't know, I thought, oh, Tactical Nuke is back. It has to be back. But nobody spoke of it. Did they forget? I don't know. Have people forgotten about the Tactical Nuke? Overall, the maps look great and it feels a bit bigger, maybe because you have more options to move more freely. It's not that simple 3-lane map kind of a feeling to it. I think the nature of things when you talk about the value of Infinity Ward and the things they have given us. I know some people, fans, YouTubers, and other, they've been asking for more, something to take a step further when it comes to Call of Duty. The mechanics looks nice, however. The graphic is good. The overall look on the screen is, at first sight, it's good. Might change my opinion on that. I don't know. I have to watch clips a little bit more. The minimap is gone. Yes, I say to that. It's going to take skill and luck together with the kill streaks to make a good play. And though I will give it to you, if you have a UAV, the minimap will appear. But other than that, I didn't see the minimap appear on the play that we got to see. Instead, you have a compass at the top of the screen, much like in Blackout. And personally, I want to see some old classic weapons back in Call of Duty. It's nice to see. I think it's a good thing. Memory lane again. The reload animations looks good. It's fresh. It's new. It's not the same basic reload animations that we had in Modern Warfare series before. The running mechanics with the gun looks cool, and now there's even smoke coming out of the barrel. That kind of detail so much touch and detail. It feels like Infinity Ward is taking everything that they have, like take this, and squeeze it into this kind of package, and it feels like this. I didn't know I was watching Call of Duty. I thought to myself, this is Call of Duty, isn't it? Yes, it is. But it felt like I was watching some other game. I don't know. I'm trying to think of that game. It's spooky. I can just feel it like it's watching me. They even went to this kind of decision. And this is interesting. Take a look.
And there's going to be an ongoing stream of free updates, so no more DLC. Free content following the launch this fall, which I think everybody is very pleased about. That's awesome to see out of Infinity Ward and the next upcoming title for Call of Duty.
No more Season Pass. This is something that it's too good to be true. I don't know, but it's confirmed. No more Season Pass to pay for. And the first DLC will be free after launch. Yes, I'm going to say the first DLC, because they didn't say that all DLCs are free. This is a huge step for Infinity Ward to take, and Call of Duty itself. Now, they'll probably milk it in some other way. No more Season Pass though. I'm guessing that the second DLC might come in some package of some kind that you have to pay for. And loot boxes was not mentioned, what I know of, so they will probably make a return. And another thing, no talk of Battle Royale. And I don't know, not in the time that I watched the stream. I watched this for about 1.5 hours until we got into halfway of playing with the YouTubers and streamers. I didn't watch everything until the end. So if you saw something talking about Battle Royale, let me know in the comments. It would be nice to know. I was a bit surprised that they didn't talk anything about it in the early stages. I think, though, it might be a mistake to lose the Battle Royale. Because Blackout, give it or not, it was kind of popular. And it's something, if you don't have it, you might lose players. That's what I'm trying to say. Maybe it will come later, I don't know. There's no reveals whatsoever, but it's about 2.5 months until release, so I'm skeptic. This could be the best Call of Duty game ever, though. If given a Battle Royale, you will have the single-player campaign, you will have multiplayer, and Battle Royale. Now, I know that there have been no specific talk about single-player campaign per se, but I don't think it's not gonna come. There's stuff in the multiplayer that will be connected to the single-player campaign, and also the game footage that we have seen speaks of a single-player campaign with a story that it's too difficult to give us that and not having a campaign be ready. Last time they did that, I'm sorry to say, that's going to be in a Black Ops 4 review, but I didn't feel any connection to my characters because of that. And you have Captain Price returning for this game. You have to have the connection, because this is something new, something untested, and that makes it very interesting. At the moment, at least, this might be the best Call of Duty game coming to us. It gives us free detail, the freedom of specs and customizations. It's so good in that perspective. And the maps looks amazing at first. The gameplay looks good. Everything just seems good. I have nothing to pick on. And to be honest, I don't want to pick on anything. The trailer was good as well. A little bit too much going on, to be fair. But the soundtrack of Metallica and Enter Sandman, it does give it a very nice touch. And it goes with the theme of night vision. This is all over the game. And in the song, Exit Light, Enter Night, it is a nice touch. And it pokes a little bit on the game like Painted Black did with Black Ops. So, they're doing a very good thing. It's nice. Now, to wrap this up, I wanted to give you something of a personal note that I think it got my heart beating a little bit more. They show this at the reveal. I wanted to give it a tribute, a big tribute, because this shows a lot of character from Call of Duty. It's a program that started in 2009. The goal is to help veterans and people who have served in the armed forces into civilian jobs. It's founded by donations and has a lot of challenges, as you can imagine, but it's managed to send out over 60,000 veterans into work since 2009, with the goal of 2024 reaching 100,000 jobs. And this is something that I think is a huge thing. I'm a supporter for veterans myself, even though I'm not American, but I have Swedish friends who've served in the military and in the UN forces, and they are still people. All help for those who needs it. I say give it to them. And I really wanted to mention this, so I was going to show you this video, and with that I'm going to say it's time to wrap it up. I am not going to ask you to donate because that's not my job. In that case, I think it's a good thing, but I'm not going to ask you for your money to do this. But if you feel like it, sure, it's your choice. I just wanted to show you this because I think it's a huge and great thing that they're doing. But with that, I wanted to say it's time to wrap it up. Are you excited about the upcoming Call of Duty? What do you think of the event and all of the stuff that we saw if you did watch it? Don't forget to like, share, and comment down below. Share this video with your friends, and if you think of something, comment what you think of the reveal event if you did watch it. Did I miss something that you wanted to have in this video? Is this the Call of Duty that you have been waiting for? And as always, thanks for watching and take care.
Multiple targets sighted. Raining fire.
Access to the open beta.